Hi you and welcome back to The Bridge. My name is Nomlindi and I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good week or a good day. And if it's not, it will get better, right? So yeah, I've decided to make my intros shorter because they're so long in most of my videos. And today I will be starting a new series called Commonly Asked Questions. And what this means is now and again, it won't be every week, it won't be very frequent, I'll be answering questions that I've Googled on Google, that I've searched on Google about questions that people have about varsity or anything like that. I will, there's a disclaimer to every video, well, mentally, that's there is, I don't have all the information. Some of the information that I have might be outdated or might have changed. It might be different in different universities in different countries. So, and it might not apply to you, right? So some of the tips that help me go through varsity might not help you and so forth. So take everything that I say with a pinch of salt. But today, the commonly asked question that I'll be answering is, which universities should I apply to? So if you are thinking about, okay, where do I want to go? What do I want to study? The primary question that I'll be targeting today is, which university should you apply to? And what I will say is, try to apply to as many universities as you can. Again, this might not work for everyone, but and I know that some people can't afford to apply to every single university that they can, but then I will say try to apply to as many universities as you can afford. And the reason that is because you don't know which universities will accept you and which ones won't. I remember when I was trying to choose a university, my aunt said this quote to me which greatly helped me make a really big decision. And the quote that she said is, rather have it and not want it than to need it and not have it. So that quote applied to this context means, rather have a place and then you just don't want it than to need placement in university and you don't have it. Right, so really just try to apply to as many universities as possible, as early as possible. Meaning right now, I believe majority of universities, if not all, their applications are open. I know UP closes, and don't quote me on this, but for a lot of their courses, some universities actually close this month already. So if you haven't applied, please go apply to as many universities as you can afford to as early as possible. And the reason why I say as early as possible is because of this. You don't want to be sitting there the night before a deadline, the night before applications close. And as you're applying, you realize, oh, they want community service, or oh, they want me to fill out this contract or this form that needs other people's signatures or whatever, right? Because some courses require you to have community service. Again, I'm not sure which ones, don't quote me, maybe it's not like that anymore, but some of them require you to have community service. Some courses that you apply to require you to have a portfolio. In other words, I remember architecture might require you to have one. Some stuff in the arts require you to have a portfolio that you submit when you apply to that course. That is not something that you want to be finding out the night before deadlines. You don't want to be, so that's one thing. Some courses require you to fill out forms and contracts, and it's not only your signature that's required, but it's other people's signatures, right? So I remember applying for, I'm not sure, but it was something in the medical field, and they needed evidence that I participated in the community, whether it was church or communal events or things like that, and they needed those people to also like write something. Again, that's not something you want to be finding out the night before. So try as best as you can to ensure that you figure out exactly what the courses that you want to apply to require from you, and then you can apply as early as possible. But yeah, that's really it. If there's one thing for you to take away from this video, is apply, apply, apply. Again, other people might have a different strategy. You know, they're applying for very specific, you're not applying, maybe you're very confident in your result and you're thinking, I don't need to apply to all universities, I know I'm going to get in at that one. Again, risky, but okay. I can't tell you what to do. But again, remember this, it's always better to have it and not want it than to need it and not have it. See you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves and God bless.